The Place That Knew His Name, a story about dreaming and belonging. This is a Moonlit Path Story Time. Night arrives quietly, not all at once, but gently, as if the world itself is being tucked in. The house grows still. The day releases its grip, and somewhere in a small room lit only by moonlight, a young boy is being guided toward sleep. A blanket is drawn up, a pillow fluffed, a kiss placed on his forehead. The door closes with a whisper, and in that quiet moment, as his breathing slows and the edges of the world begin to blur, the dream begins to find him. The threshold of dreaming. He does not fall asleep all at once. Instead, he drifts, as though he is floating between places, between the world that he knows and another world that has been waiting for him. A doorway appears, not a doorway you could point to, not one made of wood or stone. This doorway shimmers, it breathes, it hums with a sound like distant bells wrapped in warmth, and without effort, without fear, the boy steps through. He arrives standing beneath a sky unlike any he has seen before. The sky glows in layered colors, deep indigo melting into soft violet, brushed with threads of silver light that move like living constellations. The air feels different here, sweet, clean, alive. Every breath fills his chest with ease. Beneath his feet, the land is warm and responsive, as though it recognizes him. Not solid like earth alone, but gently yielding, alive with quiet energy. And then he sees the trees. They rise slowly, gracefully, as if grown by song rather than time. Their trunks are made of crystal, but not sharp or cold. Instead, they are smooth and luminous, faceted with countless inner lights. Each tree holds its own color, some glowing pale rose, others soft jade, moonlit gold, or deep sapphire. Inside the crystal's trunks, light moves, not flickering, flowing, as though memories, dreams, and ancient knowing travel up and down their length like gentle currents. Their branches stretch wide, supporting leaves shaped like delicate prisms. When the leaves sway, they chime softly, creating a harmony that feels calming, like a lullaby sung by the land itself. These trees do not merely stand. They listen, they witness, they remember. The boy senses it immediately. Nothing is forgotten here. Between the trees, flowers bloom in impossible forms. Some open like stars, some curl like spirals of light, others glow faintly, illuminating the pathways beneath them. The land itself feels intentional, balanced. Nothing is crowded. Nothing is empty. Every stone, every curve of the path, every rise and fall of the ground feels exactly as it should be. Nearby, water moves. A river winds its way through the land, wide and calm. Its waters the deep translucent purple of amethyst crystal. The surface catches the light from the trees and sky, reflecting it back in gentle ripples of violet, silver, and soft pink. The river sings as it flows, not loudly, not constantly, but with a low, soothing tone that vibrates gently through the boy's body, as though it is tuning him back into something he has always known. When he kneels at its edge and touches the water, it is warm, comforting, like holding something precious that trusts him. The river carries no urgency, only presence. Movement catches his eye. Butterflies drift through the air, wings large and delicate, patterned like stained glass windows. Each one carries its own color story, gold veined with blue, lavender edged with silver, sunset orange kissed with rose. As they flutter, they sing. Their song is not made of words, but of tone and feeling. Notes ripple outward like soft waves, layering joy, curiosity, and kindness into the air. Each butterfly sings its own part. Together they create harmony, none louder than another, none diminished. The boy feels his shoulders relax without realizing they had been tense. Further along the path, massive shapes move slowly and peacefully. Elephants. Their skin glows faintly, etched with gentle patterns like ancient symbols worn smooth by time. Their eyes are deep and knowing, reflecting stars and memories older than the land itself. They lean close to one another, whispering softly. Not secrets, stories. Stories of beginnings, of lessons learned, of times when harmony wavered and was restored through care. As they pass the boy, one pauses and lowers its head slightly, meeting his gaze. In that moment, he feels understood. Above him, laughter dances through the sky. Leopards leap through the air, powerful and graceful, their bodies sleek and luminous. They do not struggle to fly. They trust the currents beneath them, springing from invisible pathways of wind and light. Their spotted coats shimmer as they move, each spot glowing briefly as they pass through the sky. They embody joy, freedom, the pleasure of movement simply for the sake of moving. And then there are others, beings beyond name or category. Some appear as soft glowing forms, shifting between shapes. Some walk with many limbs, others glide like mist. Some hum quietly as they move, while others shimmer in silence. None are questioned, none are judged. Each being contributes exactly what it is meant to give. This land thrives because of difference. The boy understands something here, not as a lesson, but as a feeling. Harmony does not come from sameness. It comes from belonging, from being seen, from being accepted, from being celebrated for exactly how you exist in the world. The land breathes this truth. As he walks, the beings notice him. They do not stare. They do not question. They welcome. A small, luminous being floats toward him and gently touches his chest with light. Warm, steady, safe, and he knows he belongs here. Slowly, the land begins to soften. The crystal trees glow brighter as if holding his image. The river hums a final note. The butterflies sing him goodbye. The doorway returns. And gently, without effort, he drifts back. Back to his bed, back to the quiet room, back to the steady rhythm of his breath. But the knowing remains. Wrapped around him like a second blanket, he sleeps deeply, peacefully, held by the memory of a land where everyone belongs.